Hey people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar here in Crusader Kings 3, playing as the Roman Empire, playing as Gaius Julius Caesar and actually recording from an entirely new place, because I have been spending some days now actually moving to a completely new apartment in a completely new town. I still go to university in the same town, but I live in another town now. I don't actually live in the city where I study, I live outside of it and actually have some travel time, but it's a much better apartment for the same price. So it's basically a good deal for me. So that's part of the reason why I'm not being able to upload as much as I wanted last week. That's obviously not the only reason, but hopefully, seeing as I have been able to stabilize here now in the new apartment, I will hopefully be able to do some more recording now. That might also be why my voice might sound slightly different, because I am recording in a different room, meaning that the echo will be different, meaning that my filters will obviously react differently to how they did in my old apartment. So that's something that could potentially slightly change the way that I sound. If you are one of those people that notice those things, I'm generally myself that person who notices those things, but I don't know if you are. It all does depend how important you find those things. But what we're gonna focus on now is actually, oh, those things exist again. No, they don't. But for some reason, this guy is independent. I don't actually think that they used to be. But these things are just undeveloped, which is not something that I like particularly much. It's a bad thing. But I'm feeling good. That's a good thing. And I'm rich, and I'm strong, and I am prestigious and pious, and I'm huge. Absolutely massive on this map at the same time. And we're just gonna keep on expanding on that thing, is make this realm even bigger and bigger. Potentially just clean up the borders slightly in this area here. I would like we do have a great holy war for kingdom, but I was gonna save that for Itagi, I think. Yeah, the kingdom of Itagi. So what I could do then is try and move myself downwards in that direction. That's not the right person. I wanted this one. Probably a holy war for a duchy then. I think I might have some... Oh, I actually don't. You could take Akara Dazarna. That's a big duchy. I like that one. So I'm gonna take that one. I don't think we can attack Delhi because we have a truce. But I could attack this guy for the Hala, which is apparently only one county. So I think I was gonna go for one county to save some piety, and also Maharashtra. I'm gonna attack you for one duchy as well. Preferably that one if it's possible, but apparently that's not something that could happen. I could try and take this place system. Makran. Sure, I'll try and take that place. He's already being sieged down by someone. Or is some infighting going on, it seems like. But that doesn't really matter. Right. We have this clan thing as well. Could be something that we want to kill. Rai. Absolutely. And do we still? We still have truce. Okay, but the rest of the people, I'm not gonna overdo it because it's actually too far between these people. It's gonna take me forever to get to them, so I can siege them down. So I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna raise my troops here, and we're gonna start sieging. And my concubine is preggers. Well, that's fun. What's not that fun is them probably coming to kill me. I think that's a sizable army as well. I'm gonna stop that guy from racing, and I'm gonna raise a secondary army further back, meaning one county back. Basically, this is gonna hurt for a bit, I think. We are actually not getting raised whatsoever right now. Sometimes it's really slow. That's a sizable enough army as well. Man, that's annoying. I'm gonna raise them here instead and further back. I didn't actually think about them actually arriving like they did. I lost a friend that made me become overwhelmed by stress. It's gonna just decrease my fertility for a bit. So that doesn't make... That's not a problem. My goal is still the same. You had a child. And I'm actually gonna get killed again, I think. I think I have to raise these people very far back. To be fair, actually. I'm gonna raise them here. And I'm just gonna have to let them travel. Because they're gonna go and kill those guys. That's a sizable enough army as well. Man. That's an annoyance. Yes, it is. And someone called my nephew a nasty thing, apparently. That's not particularly nice of them. But now I'm finally going to be able to raise my army. It's sizable enough that they're not going to be able to kill me, so that's a good thing. Finally. So he's gonna go down and siege down these people and kill their army, I think. That loathsome person. I think this one makes sense. Iron Constitution. I'm 5 houses above my limit. That's not a good thing. Apparently my enemies are fighting each other. Interesting. And okay, Constantina, you are amazing, amazing, amazing. And that's amazing as well. Go and kill these people now. Do I have anyone with supply thing? Or potentially, if I remember, we gotta take that guy. Because he has logistician. Which is a great thing. We're gonna go and kill this big army of none. Because they're actually gonna run away from us. I'm gonna try and catch them though. That's right to be known. I don't really care if they try and kill each other, but I would prefer if they did not kill each other, you know. I got another son, Constantinus. He's decent. I'm actually just gonna siege them down. Whatever. Let them do whatever they want to. I'm gonna siege them down in just a few days. Because I have insane amounts of siege equipment, which are really good at cannons, bombards, big cannons. Like the one that Sultan Mehmed used at Constantinople in 1452. 1453, sorry. I'm gonna have the right date as well. Generally a good thing. Fortuna has become Roman. We're gonna keep on making places Roman. Here in Italy. Lombardia. Absolutely. That seems like a decent enough thing to do. I would really like to go and kill their army, to be fair, actually. Just try and speed these things up. The guy's gonna run away from me. Oh, we actually managed to catch them. Great. I'll stay and kill them then. And this is probably gonna give me a lot of war score. It did. 30%. I'm gonna go and siege this guy down so we can get rid of this war. Just to start ticking them off one at a time. That's a high fort level. Impressive. Concentric castle. +8 fort level. Interesting. Hopefully this will give me 100%. I'm not sure though. Oh yeah, because I captured his daughter and ass. That's a good thing. So enforced demands. Thank you. And you go towards this guy now. Siege him down while I give this place to someone. Fabianus. And he should belong to the Kingdom of Punjab. Seems decent enough. That's a sizable enough army of that clan guy, which I probably need to go and get rid of. My half-sister, who's 30 years old, can marry someone. She's still fertile, though. So I'm gonna marry off to Marinus, have fun. And I'm gonna ransom some people. Excellent. Talib, Suzanne. Suz is good. I'm gonna ransom these last people as well. Because it's a good thing to do. Ransom people. Someone's trying to kill my cousin. My cuz. Leave her alone, please. She is an innocent woman. I think she's innocent. I actually don't know her, so I don't know if she's innocent or not. She might have killed someone or slept with someone's husband. Or with someone's sister or wife. Because we don't know about sexuality in this game. But seeing as I don't care, they're allowed to do whatever they want to as long as they leave my close family alone. That's the main thing. Okay, I actually lost the siege somewhere up here. It's actually kind of far to move if I want to get up there. Okay, we're getting closer and closer. I don't think we can move. Yeah, we can actually move directly to the capital. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, siege it down, and I think that might just be enough for us to win the war, hopefully. You never know, but hopefully it's gonna be enough. That is, we could found yet another university in Coimbra. I think that's in Britain. I might be wrong, but I think that's in Britain. That wasn't actually enough. It's only a partial siege as well. Man, because they actually have 3 castles in the same holding. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. And my supply is really low. We are starting to lose these wars. That's not a particularly good thing. It's not making me particularly happy. But what can you do? Everything has a really high fort level, by the way. It's actually kind of impressive. I am impressed by them having that much fort level. And they're actually sieging things back, which is making things harder for me. But I'm just gonna make sure we win this anyway. So 2 people could get married. My daughter could get married to who? Well, he's the oldest one, so I'm gonna take him. And she could marry one of the other ones. The Amazonian one. Or the Herculean one, rather. A man is not Amazonian, a man is Herculean. It's a big distinction to make, I think. Renaissance fought, what does that give me? It gives me development, the maximum development, primogeniture, ermine cloaks, rightful own. I'm gonna take this domain limit thing in 7 years. That's gonna happen in 5 years, which is good. And you are probably starving soon. Yes, you are. We have smallpox. Don't I have a court position? Yes, we do. Deal with it. Come on. Deal with it. Someone got released out of jail. And we finally won. Thank you. Enforced demands. We gain yet another duchy, and then I go and siege down this guy's capital. And by sieging that place down first. Just gonna get rid of these places. Priscus. Nerva, siege leader, which is interesting. Aurelian, he's actually Herculean. And to Cornelius. And you all should belong to Punya, because I don't want all of these extra vassals. And it seems like he has some issues, because I've given him all of these extra vassals, with him only having like a few counties himself. So he's actually very weak in comparison to the size of his kingdom. Because the size of the kingdom itself is actually huge. Look at Punjab. But he's not particularly strong, and that's why he has such a low levy, being such a big king. It's a bit of a nasty move on my side, but what can you do? I don't really care for him. As long as these places stays inside my domain, I don't really care. That's good, that's my cousin. Made him a bit better at what he's doing. Or at learning, really. Did I attack you? Maharashtra. He actually didn't. I think I attacked this guy by mistake or something. No, he became independent, that's why. I think that's part of the reason why this happened. But I'm not sure. I'm very unsure. And we actually have minus 50% in this war. That's not a good thing. So we might actually lose this soon if I don't do something about it. I think it's the clan war against those people. And the smallpox is dealt with, that's great. Great. I like it. The snake at court actually gained a perk. I'm gonna go for carefree to release the amount of stress that I get. I'm gonna host the right to get preferably a free perk. I'm gonna do the one that's most likely to happen, and I could become a herbalist or I could get a perk. Being a herbalist, if I can make it happen, is really good. If we didn't get it again, I failed once more to become a herbalist. That's a big disappointment. Actually. I'm gonna... Oh, my daughter is... She's not sickly anymore. I'm gonna let you stay here first then. And I'm gonna just make a new army with only these people. I'm gonna take these guys, send them home. You can go here and get your supply back. I'm gonna give you that good commander as soon as I'm being able to disband these troops. Constantia, she has a hunchback. I wonder if she can ring the bells at Notre Dame as well. Would be a fun thing if she could. A very nasty thing as well. Put on a young child of related to the emperor. I get my supply back. I don't think their army is that big of a hassle. It could be, because that's a lot of guys, to be fair, but I just want to deal with... I want to deal with this thing first. Oh, my son is dead. How? He died from being stressed out and only having one leg. That's a bit weird. She has done a great job, I think. If you want to keep the peace at your home, you need to give all of the credit to your wife. Every man knows this. Okay, she's actually kind of terrible. Yes, she is. It could be worse, I guess. I become an eager reveler. Apparently, I haven't been able to become one before, which is kind of interesting. I'm gonna go for a hunt. Could hopefully become a hunter, which would be a good thing. I need to do something about this. I need to siege like one place down belonging to the thing that I'm trying to take, just to get rid of their tick and war score. That's like the main thing. We return home. My counselor is dead, apparently, which is interesting. Hopefully I can get some supply back during the monthly tick before I get there, but that wasn't able to happen. It did not happen. Okay, they control the war target. I probably need to go up here and siege it down. Like, it's only that one single place that I'm taking now because they became independent. If I siege that place down, I think that's gonna be just like about enough for us to win the thing. I need to get up there anyway. Especially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise some troops up here. I can use them for fighting against my opponents. This guy doesn't have that much supply, but that's not important. It's minus 33%. If I just take this last place and go and siege that down, I think that's going to be enough to win that one county. Which is a bit of a let off. It's not as much as I would like, but what can you do? Okay, you're getting stronger and stronger by the day now, guys. Get the full siege. Okay, that should be enough. Try and catch this guy. He's actually starving to death. So that's gonna make it even easier for us to kill him. He's a better commander. He's actually a reaver, which would be a good thing if we attacked someone else and wanna keep our supply. Julius, my son, I could do it myself because that's fun. And there's a lot of people to ransom because I've done a lot of sieges. Yes, I have. And that was apparently all of them for now. Come on. You can do it. Yes, you can. That gave me absolutely nothing. Now I need to go and siege this place down. Get there and siege it down. Then I'm gonna siege this guy's capital down before I lose this war, which I'm actually very close to do. Because he's sieging me down, as we can see. By the minute, I'm losing, especially because he has the control war target thing as well. And I would like to win this one because there's a lot of things that I'm going to try and take here from him by winning this thing. I will gain a lot of war score, or a lot of holdings, really. Okay, we're going to have a fight. I have a new war apparently for some place. Where? This place, which is interesting. I just want to like to white piece you out if I could, because I don't really want to fight you. I think it's kind of an unnecessary thing to do. Come on. I'm gonna beat them up, and I think that should be just enough to win this thing. Yeah. Very soon. Once each is capital down, and that should be helpful enough to stop us from losing that place. I only get one county. That was a bit bad. To be fair, you should belong to Persia. Have fun. Sweden is apparently down here. France, yes, Sardinia is down here. Everyone is down here. Which is kind of interesting. And you guys... I need to deal with this thing. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna raise some troops up here. It's easily done. It's gonna go and kill his army, get a white piece, be done with it. I think that's the way to deal, the best way to deal with it. Actually, to be fair, I think. He's actually above the supply limit now. The supply, it's a desert, so it makes sense for it to be low. And this is actually really close for us losing. So we really need to siege this place down, like right now. My kingswoman, who needs to marry someone, like Martinus, because you made a child out of wedlock. That's an easy way to know if they want to sleep with someone. Or if they are not married. Oh, I'm finally a herbalist. So I don't need to waste another perk in the future from a grand right by wanting to become an herbalist. I think this should be enough. I'm actually wasting a lot of money, but I have a lot of treasure. So it shouldn't be an issue. At all. Delve deeper. There's nothing I desire more about something. You just need to get up here and siege that down so that minus 47% goes away. I think that's the main thing right now. I lost an alliance apparently. Gonna kill this guy. Which is great. Child of my dynasty, Marcellus. Okay, we won that one. What can we do more? Try and kill this guy. I really just want to white piece you out, if possible. But he's already sieged one place down. So he actually owns the war target, which is something that I need myself. Which is not great. Let's siege this. I think this is part of the war goal. I think. Man, your supply is really bad. Oh! Finally! He can marry a new woman. She... Oh. Oh. No. What happened to you? You were amazing and then you got leprosy. If she inflicts him with that, that's really bad for us. Man. I don't want my down the line to have leprosy. That's a terrible thing. It's a terrible disease. Come on, just let me ransom the dude. Thank you. Okay, we have gotten rid of the war score thing, so I guess keep on sieging them down and they should completely add on. Apparently their sieges are very valuable. Which is interesting. Actually, it's really interesting. You're gonna start to starve soon. But you could... He's not strong enough to kill them, that's the thing. Especially not starving. He's really not good enough to kill them. So I'm gonna stay close with these people. Again, another perk, thank you. Mental resilience, that seems like a decent thing to do. Oh right, I do have a war in this direction, which I probably need to do something about. Go and kill this guy. If you wouldn't mind. So I can get rid of you and save some money. Because I'm actually losing money by having you raised. Which is a big surprise, right? Okay, they're gonna join in. All of them, they're gonna get killed, which is a good thing. And now they're gonna attack me instead. And I'm actually no, they're actually probably the defenders. I don't know. And there we go. We can finally white piece those people out. And I can get rid of you. Which is Good, now everyone is starving, it seems like. Which is not great, it's not ideal. But what I want to do is try and siege my things back. You would like to think that they're gonna be starving to death soon, too. Right? But apparently that's not gonna happen. And you are just dying at a very rapid pace. Can you get out of here if you try to? If I try to move you away. I siege this down in how much? 2 days. You're gonna be defending now. My opponent, I am starving. No, he is starving. Well, I don't know. No, these people are starving. That's the minus. And I'm actually don't have a especially good commander because he is actually there, not here. We're still winning because my men-at-arms apparently kick ass. Which is interesting to see. And you guys, go and keep on sieging them down. Please. And I'm just trying to get... Oh, I need to get rid of these people. I'm probably losing more people to attrition than to anything else. And that was a... Man, now it's lagging a lot. I think I'm gonna have to actually end this episode here before I crash. Make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed, guys. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And leave a comment down below if there's something that you want to talk about. I read every comment. I might not answer everyone, but I read all of them. And I do appreciate you commenting, so please do. But thanks for watching, guys. See you soon, and take care.